Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Krzystof, and this is part 20 of my Alan Wake Let's Play. Now, last time we explored the hospital in quotations, to our heart's content, despite Emil Hartman. That's the name I was looking for. Despite Emil Hartman trying to stop us. Didn't quite work, did it? No. And by the help of the Taken / Darkness / entity that's chasing us around the whole world, it seems, we managed to get out of the hospital onto the grounds, and now we need to find a way to get to Barry, I believe. So, without further ado, let's do that. And have you noticed how when you move the cursor thing, or your selection thing, it sounds like a typewriter. It's just a nice little touch that they've put in. Anyway, and that's like a book opening. Let's continue. We seem exhausted. Probably because we are kind of exhausted.
Al, I'm over here.
You might be over there. We're over here. And that trumps you're over there. Oh, it's gone creepy. Anyway.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Can we? Oh, we can.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Did you know? Well, I need coffee if I'm going to tackle a maze. Didn't really feel like wasting my battery there, guys.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
More batteries. 2 flares. Now, we've just gone through this gate. Just got to this checkpoint. And... is this not the way to go? More batteries. Confused as to this. Because we can't go through here, because that's where Barry was. Do we go through the house? No. No. House protected by darkness. House is bad. We kind of don't want to go that way. Oh, read this. Suspended. Lauren Miller, 1989. Piece of artwork. Aha! Here we go. I didn't see beforehand. We got revolver, ammo, and some batteries. Don't trust Emil. wonder why we wouldn't trust Emil. It's not like he's bad or anything. Manuscript page. Wake sees the old god's stage.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Didn't I say no purple dragons? Anyway, continue. More ammo, more batteries.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
I sometimes don't react well when I'm cornered in games like this. Now we could go this way. Maybe this way? Hartman and the power failure.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Hang on.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
So that's what happened when we passed out. In the lake. Or almost drowned. Ammo.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
That's brilliant. You get 2 pills in the morning.
Then you'll be nice and calm. You get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby.
All the pros. Copy thermos. Revolver around on some batteries. Ah, well, that's a waste of time. I thought there'd be something around there. Clearly not. I thought I needed some breath as well, so that's why I stopped. So we'll continue onwards. Nobody attacks us. Checkpoint. Now then. Just pick up that shotgun. But not use it yet.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Points of what's happening when we go. Like whilst we're in the hospital. Still a lot of crows overhead. I do believe that that's actually something that's coming up. Yes, do. Barry attacked by the Taken.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Ow. Okay, so Barry has had a rough time of late. Some supplies. What a lovely walk through the garden, isn't it? That. Box. There's some flare gun ammo and a flare. Oh, we're not going to use that just yet. Like I said, you use those things. We do use those things. We only use those things when we actually need them. At least I do. Now then, where am I going? Kinda lost track now. on, Alan. Get yourself back together. Yes, we're going this way. Now, there's a lot of item stuff here. I think the game reckons that we're going to need all the stuff that's here for what's coming. I'm going to go this way actually. So it's up here first. There's a manuscript page there. Hartman sedates Wake.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Right guys, that is my time, but having said that, this is coming. Now, we just got a bunch of ammo and batteries, and there's Barry stood there. I don't want you to miss out on that. So.
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
So now.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! For the nearest, "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Whew. I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Right. I've taken it a bit too far, I think. But anyway, there's a bit of exposure there to the story and things. Things have progressed. So yeah, we've escaped the hospital, and we have come out the other side. A bit worse for wear. I mean, we just had a car crash. Anyway, hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying playing this. And I'll see you in the next one. My name's Krzystof. This has been part 20 of my Alan Wake Let's Play. And until next time, guys, stay cool.